Hey y'all. All right, so welcome to our playroom, or what once was the playroom. This was the only room in the house that was ever clean of clutter. And the dogs say we're not allowed to have neighbors and that they're not allowed to walk in their yard. We might as well shut that. I just shut the curtain. Our neighbors are not allowed to walk in their own yard. And it's Thanksgiving Day, so, you know, there's a lot of people over there. And yes, it is Thanksgiving Day, but we are not doing ours until Saturday, because that's when our family can get here. So today is just another day. So we're going to use it to tackle this room.
And put a Christmas tree up.
So we can put a Christmas tree up. So this is not going to be a declutter video. We're not decluttering anything. We're just rearranging. So yeah, but we'll show you the room.
Maybe like a little declutter because we have to go.
Yeah, a very small declutter, but that is not the purpose of this video. It will definitely be just rearranging so that we can clean out where the Christmas tree is supposed to go. Because it was my goal last year to be able to put the Christmas tree in this room. And we've almost got it. Almost. And dadgummit, we're going to get it. So Ashley's going to be here to help me. But we'll show you the room. This room, well, we'll just show you the room. We'll talk about it in the voiceover. Our first voiceover is coming to you. I'm new to this, so we're going to get it. We're gonna figure it out. So here we go. Here is the room. All right, so this is the area that the Christmas tree goes in. It's the tallest point in the house. So we need to move all of this to here. We need to move all of this to somewhere over here. So there will be a smidge bit of decluttering. There are some things that are already decluttered and they're ready to leave, so that's helpful. So we just need to get them gone. We just going to get to going and get moving some stuff around. My dad's not here, so we can not have the television on. The television on. So when he is here, it's hard for us to do like voice stuff because copyright crap. So yeah, so we're gonna take advantage of him.
Just the TV being louder than us.
Yeah, well, he's deaf, so very hard of hearing. All right, so let's get to it.
Where to start?
And we start over here because this needs to go over here. All right. So this particular room was known as the playroom. This is where all the grandkids would get together. All the toys, all the movies, all the games, all the books. Like everything was in this room. It was always cleaned out. That way they had plenty of room to play. And they would have a bunch of sleepovers in here. My mom would always put out some pallets of, or what we would call pallets, on the floor. It's just a bunch of blankets and pillows. And they had a blast. And she would get down here in the floor with them and sprawl out and read books. And back there in the little white, I was pointing, back there in the little white cubbies are all the children's books and all the toys and little things that they would always play with. And they're looking forward to the time when I finally get to where I'm decluttering those. That way they can pull out all of the ones that they want. So like I said, this is not a decluttering video, although we will in a little bit throw away a few things. The goal of this is just to move everything. So everything that's in this room was either stuff that we had brought over from, right here, Ashley turned on some Michael Jackson. So we were feeling the beat and started dancing. But everything in this room is stuff that we brought over from our house that we didn't have anywhere to put yet. But we wanted and needed. So it just got stuck over here. And then most of it is stuff that came out of one bedroom, maybe 1.5 bedrooms. And it just got all boxed up, no rhyme or reason to it. We just boxed up and moved it out because we were moving in real fast.
That stayed in Jake's room because it was my room, or our room and Jake's room.
Yeah.
Really, the only thing that stayed in Jake's room was the bookshelves.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, everything else was taken out of these rooms.
Yeah.
And was put in that one.
Yeah, very true. So, yeah, 2 bedrooms. Some items did get put into the bedroom that I'm going to be staying in eventually.
Kind of because we ran out of space for that room.
Yeah, we did run out of space. So yeah. So here we're into some of our boxes. I found a box of mugs and some stuff that came over from our kitchen. And so we were trying to see what mugs she wanted to keep, which ones she wanted to get rid of, and of course we're mug lovers. But there were a couple of cups that we do end up getting rid of just because they just had a funky smell to them because they're plastic cups, and she would like to put her coffee in it and creamer and stuff.
And I had to go places.
Yeah. And just after a while, it's plastic, so that crap starts seeping into it, and it just gets a funky smell. So we got rid of it. So we're down one box. Yay, we decluttered. That's one of Jake's cups. And it was like a whole box of mugs that were Jake's, so he wasn't here to declutter it, so we just set it to the side. And then we did find a few food items that were definitely stale, so we just threw them away. I didn't realize they were in the box. And we did find our air popcorn popper. Y'all, that makes the best popcorn. Do you love popcorn? Put popcorn in the comments. Or like a little popcorn emoji if they got one. I don't even know if they got one. I think so too. Let's see. Oh, more mugs. We really do have an obsession with mugs.
Yeah.
We need some help.
No,
I don't think it's a problem.
Space.
I need more space, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let's see, what's going on here? Just more moving stuff. And then some of the stuff that got put over there that was ours was some stuff that I had decluttered already of my mom's that I wanted to keep, or stuff that was mine that I found while decluttering, or some of the kids' stuff that I had found. So we just put it in a box. And then once we finally have everything decluttered out of the house, I know I'll go back through those boxes again and probably declutter more. But I don't have anywhere to put it right now because everything is everywhere. There's Miss Kitty, little princess. Her name is Belle. Normally she's hiding. There's Lily. And Cassie. So we're all having a party in here. Alright, so we had been keeping all of the empty boxes open and put together just so it was like quick to grab, but it just started to become very overwhelming. The more we decluttered and got rid of, the more empty boxes there were, and it just didn't look like we were getting anything done. The room didn't look like it was getting any better. So we finally decided to start breaking them down, and then we'll just tape them up as we need them, and that really did help a lot with the overall look of the room. It definitely made it less cluttered. Ashley's over here shaking her head, yes. Here she's gonna vacuum, get the area prepped for when we finally move the bookshelves over there. Gotta love a vintage vacuum, but I tell you what, that thing sucks pretty good. It does. Were you fixing to say something?
I was going to say we're just shifting.
Shifting, yeah.
Alright, so we took a short break to cook dinner, because apparently people around here want to eat. So it like messed up. It messed up our flow, and then I got full, so got lazy. So we made a quick trip to the Dollar General. I don't drink these all the time, but I do really love the orange dreamsicle. This one's really good. We're about to hop back into it. So we're gonna work on moving all this stuff to over here.
Alright. So the books I'm moving now, they are books that are mine that I plan on keeping. And then that little thing is going to end up turning into my like printer station. But right now we're just using it as a table. So as I'm decluttering the books and stuff, we have two Facebook Messenger groups. One for me and my siblings, and then one with me and all the grandkids in it. So as we're going through all the books and items that we find in this room, we're taking individual pictures of every single item, and then the pictures get put into the sibling Facebook Messenger group. And then that way everybody has a chance to select anything they want, select stuff that is important to them, special to them, stuff that they had given to her. That was one of her things, was anybody who specifically gave her something, they were supposed to get it back if they wanted it. So we're all trying to be really respectful, and it's going really good. There haven't been any arguments at all. So that this shelf has been turned into the sorting ground. So after I take a picture of it, it goes on this shelf. That way I know once the siblings or the grandkids, heart a picture, then I know where to go and go get it. Yep, look, she got everything in her place. Conquering paper clutter. She tried, y'all. She had good intentions.
She had so many other books.
There were so many declutter books.
So many organizing and decluttering, and they just sat there in a collection.
Yep.
That's all it was. It was just a collection.
So what I'm doing here now is, once we started doing it, I realized, oh crap, I never went back and got all the books out that people hoarded. So we're working together. We're trying to dig out all the books, and then all the ones that nobody wanted, we're putting into the boxes. That way we can donate them to the thrift stores. And we did section them out. She had a lot of quilting books. She had a lot of cross-stitch magazines and books.
Music books.
A lot of music books. She was in the choir. We were all obsessed with music. That was one thing that she did teach us.
So I always dance in these videos.
Was the love of music, and all music, not just one particular genre. So what else did she have? She had some church type books. She had piano cookbooks. She had a harmonica book. We were laughing at that just a little minute ago because Jake had come out, and I was like, "Here, you want
harmonica?" Okay. I was like, "What did you?"
Yeah, harmonica.
A monica? What are you talking about? Harmonica. Okay.
So I asked Jake if he wanted to learn how to play the harmonica, and he was like, "Sure." And then also we have a pile of books and just vintage items that I'm setting aside for our antique guy, and that way if there's anything he wants out of it, he can buy it and make a little money off of it.
Also a crap ton of Princess Diana.
Yes.
Queen Elizabeth.
She was
everyone else.
Yeah, she was obsessed with the royal family.
Obsessed.
Yep.
Might be her biggest collection.
Mm-hmm.
Might just be her biggest collection.
I would think so. And we were walking through Walmart the other day, and I saw little kids, the little golden books, and they had one with Princess Diana. I said if she was still here, she would most definitely have that book. Mm-hmm. And she would be reading it to her grandkids.
She would so proud.
Mm-hmm. So, but once we get through this part, then I think we started to speed up some. This part really slowed us down, but I had to pull out everything.
Look through everything and search through everything to find the books that people hoarded and separate them into different piles of the different grandkids. And
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh, so once all the siblings have looked at all the pictures and I've pulled out everything that they want, then all the leftover items go into the grandkids
Yeah, we get
messenger.
scraps.
Hey, we knew her longer.
I was gonna say, but it's fair because that was their mom.
Right.
We still get scraps. If you put it that way.
Hey, but anything that I kept, you'll get to keep.
Very true.
So, one day, very, very, very far down the road, like 50 years. Like, I want to be like.
Scooch over, cause I don't know what I'm doing.
This girl has always joked that if.
Oh, it's not a joke. You better scooch over.
She would be climbing in the coffin. Oh my goodness, I really don't doubt it either. Oh. But yes, that at least I'll live like another.
We've been together since birth.
50,
We're gonna be
60
together
years.
in death. Okay.
I know. I want to live to like I'm 110. That would be great. That would be great.
This is the part where they killed a zebra on the TV, and I had a whole mental breakdown.
Oh, yes, she did. Because my dad always has like a hunting show on the television, and she happened to see somebody who unalived a zebra, and it really broke her heart. Yay, we have one bookshelf ready to go. Y'all, it was so hard to move these because of the amount of space we had in there, and then there's a ceiling fan like right there, so we couldn't pick it up very far or very high. So this part was easy. We just take it from one shelf and put it on the next one.
That's one thing I hate about older trailers, though, is that the
slanted
the
ceiling.
Slanted ceilings. Oh, I hate it so much.
Yep. Alright, so that is the box spring to my mattress. We had it in here before. We had it in the bedroom with us before we got a different bed frame. And we had just had the mattress.
We didn't even have a bed frame. We just had that. But then we needed more space, so we ended up getting a bed frame that would raise up the bed. So we had space underneath the bed.
Yeah. So then I didn't need that anymore, but we didn't have anywhere to put it because my storage shed was completely full.
I think it needs to be decluttered.
I know.
At this point.
Future video.
Right? Most likely.
So we got that put over there and the bookshelves moved. So now we're moving all of these. This is a bunch of pictures. So many pictures, which I am forever grateful for now. That way we can go back and look, and all the memories that'll be triggered from the pictures, that'll just be really fun. But that's for another day. Because there are so many. Everything I'm bringing over right now is nothing but pictures. We were trying to keep them all together. And then that big tall stack of boxes. That is nothing but books. Like little Amish romance. I guess Amish romance. Yeah. Little books. Ooh.
Bedtime.
Yay! Alright, goodbye. No.
Amish books?
Yeah, so the Amish books. I was in there watching what we're doing. Somebody had said to flip through and make sure, that nothing was stuck inside the books, like pictures or somebody had said that a lot of people hide money in the books. So she's like, don't throw away money. And my mom would use anything as a bookmark, so I was like, well, I might need to flip through most of these and just see. But then
we had one thing pop out and it was just a bookmark.
Yeah, just one bookmark. But she did read the majority of these books. Every time she would read a book, she would put the date in the corner. Some books she did read more than once. And then there was one book I found that she was like, very good. 3 or 4 exclamation marks.
But we're trying to squeeze as many books as possible into each box. And then these are the books that we're going to take to the nursing homes. Because they're just good, plain stories. I figure some little old ladies, maybe even some old men, might enjoy getting lost in whatever the little romance series is, or some of them were little mystery books. So yeah, give them something to read.
And for the record, there are still more Amish books.
Oh yes.
This was not all of them.
No, not even close.
Not even half of them.
And I did call the nursing homes, and they do accept books and stuff like this. So if you have a bunch of books you're trying to get rid of and you don't just want to give it to a thrift store, check out your nursing home and just make sure that yours will accept it. And my mom was huge into going and visiting with the elderly. She liked to visit people in the nursing home just because the majority of them, unfortunately, are put in a nursing home and left. And so she would go and visit them, and she had a lot of friends in the nursing home. And so I figured this would just be a really good idea and a way for her to continue to bless the people in the nursing home from the other side. So
we know she would like the idea. So.
Yeah. Well, I know she was the one who put the idea in my head. So I was like, what am I going to do with all these books? And I kept stewing over it, and then all of a sudden I was like, take them to the nursing home, see if the nursing home will take them. And I immediately called that day, and they were like, yes, just bring them and drop them off. So we have 3 nursing homes in our town, and then there's several, around the other towns. So as we get more books, we can just distribute them to several nursing homes in the local areas. So yeah, it makes my heart feel good to do it.
It's a good idea.
That was a very good idea. Thanks, Mom.
And then just go to a thrift store where
I know.
Can get money off of it. Go to someone who can actually enjoy them.
Because I don't have the time.
Free.
Yeah. I don't have the time or the energy to try to post these books on like Facebook Marketplace or wherever.
I'm definitely not doing it.
And I'm trying to get this stuff out of the house.
Miss ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What are you doing? Miss ma'am.
You're not gonna fit in there.
Shoot. I'm not gonna be able to water my plant.
Yeah, I cannot believe I forgot about the plant over there on the table. It was a plant that we were given at my mom's funeral. It is the only plant I have kept alive.
Barely.
This long. She has struggled.
It's the type of plant where you have to water it constantly. It always has to have water.
It's a peace lily.
It has not been having constant water.
It thirsts. I try so hard. But I'm not plant mama. I'm not. My mom, I get that from my mom because she literally had the blackest thumb ever. That's what we call it. A black thumb. You don't have a green thumb, you got a black thumb. The thumb of death. She literally killed an air plant. It lives off of the air. And she killed it. We've never let her live that down either.
I have a partial green thumb. I can kind of keep stuff alive, and then when it comes to changing out the pots, they die.
Yeah. Oh, here's a little chicken. I don't know who made it. It belonged to my great-grandmother, my mom's mom. And you just fit one little chicken in there, or a little chicken egg.
I don't know why you would need that, but go off.
I know. To
keep it warm.
No, we did not keep it. I think I put it in maybe the vintage box or something. I really don't know where I stuck it. Now we're going to do a little rearranging over here, so I can get to my plant. So it doesn't thirst more than normal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm just doing the finishing touches.
The room is definitely coming
This
together.
is the part where you're like, okay, what do I do? Like, you're so
Right?
close to finishing. Like, what do I do now?
Exactly. I forgot how big that room was when nothing was in it.
It's a really big room.
It really is a big room. The TV. The camera does not do it justice.
Nope.
Alright, so we had a bunch of Goodwill stuff stacked up over here, so that's what you saw us moving. This is still a hot disaster, but this is trash. This is our recycle cardboard box, so we're just gonna fill it up and then, you know, toss it. All of these items belong to people who have claimed items, so we just got to put them boxes somewhere. Sister's coming to get that. That's her stuff. That's all of our antique stuff. Okay, y'all, but like seriously, this room. Okay, so everything did fit in the corner. Y'all, we could look at the carpet. Okay, so these stacks of books we're going to give to the nursing homes, so the little old ladies and some men can read these. All of this, except for this bottom one, but everything over there is going to Goodwill. The bottom box is going to a lady from church. It's got fabric in it and she does a lot of sewing and quilting, so it will get put to good use. That's Christmas decorations, and then that is our extra table and chairs for Thanksgiving. Is it still a hot disaster? Absolutely. It is still a hot mess, but I about died.
Like literally used to only right here.
Straight down.
And that was it.
That was it. Everything else was full to the ceiling. So like we literally, once this is gone tomorrow or the next day, half of it will be gone tomorrow.
So we can get the Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well,
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So everybody can admire the tree.
For sure, this whole group will be gone tomorrow because we'll drop it off at Goodwill. It's fine.
Hi, Mom's driving. But we got the back seat full of boxes. We got the trunk full of boxes, and we're taking them to Goodwill.
Yep. Getting rid of it. We gotta get a Christmas tree up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And it's
excited.
cold today.
It's so cold. I got my jacket all zipped up. I got my blanket pants. I got my fuzzy cross. She got her fuzzy cross, and sweatpants, and fuzzy jacket. It's cold.
We were sweating yesterday. It was freaking hot. And today, we are freezing.
It's cold.
We're gonna drop this off and then we're gonna run by the storage shed and grab out one of the Christmas trees that we used last year. That way we can use it again and decorate it because that spot's still clear.
Yeah. And it was really pretty in the living room.
It was.
It was a really pretty tree.
So this year we'll have 2 trees. Next year maybe we'll have 3 trees. And get back to our every room has a tree.
Right? But my tree is stuck in storage, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, that's way on back there.
And I'm not getting a new one because I love my tree. Yeah. I'm dropping off at Goodwill. And getting some food after.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing at the house.
Everyone's like, oh, you're going to town? Hey, bring me back this or that.
He's like, how long are you gonna be out? We're like, well, not too long. You're gonna go to the Goodwill and then go to the storage shed to get the Christmas tree out. He was like, oh, okay, can I get a burger? We're like, yeah.
So, that will keep us from going anywhere and spending money.
Yeah. We don't need to spend money. Alright. See ya, Goodwill.
Alright, so
They were just as heavy getting them out as they were putting them in.
yes, they were. Do like bucket basket things that they load all their stuff in worth. This is going to the nursing home or homes. We got to figure it out, but we've been given permission. They want them, so we'll see where we can get them to. But then me and my sister will continue to work through, we'll continue to work through all of this. The big Christmas tree is back here, so we got to still dig that out. So as long as my sister's comfortable with it, when the 2 of us are working together on it, I'll record it. But if not, then we will respect her wishes in privacy. But we will show you some stuff. But yeah, so
Keep it updated at least. fast.
Yeah. Show you the progress. So we're gonna end it right here. Okay.
Do you see anything else we're gonna do?
Nope. All right, but thank y'all for hanging out with us. Don't know how exciting this video was.
Yeah, I don't know how entertaining.
We got it done. We got a place for our Christmas tree this year. It was my goal, and I did it. We did it together, and I'm glad y'all were along for the ride. I'm just ready to chill. I'm still buzzing off of that energy drink.
I'm glad it worked for you.
But all right, we will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.